Okay, so I'm going to do a Pythagorean theorem example for you guys to help with the work for today. And this example here has two sides given of this right triangle, length 10 and length 22. And we're looking here for the hypotenuse, which is we're going to label as C. So again, we know that this is C here. Now in our Pythagorean theorem, we know it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. These two legs can be either A or B. It doesn't really matter which one we label A or B. So I'm just going to label this one A and this one B. And now I'm going to substitute the values that we do know, which again are 10 and 22, into our A and B. So I have 10 squared plus 22 squared, we know is going to be equal to C squared. Now, I don't know what C squared is just yet. It's important again to note that A and B are interchangeable, but this hypotenuse, which is across from the 90-degree angle, across from the right angle, is always going to be C. It's always going to be C. So now I'm going to figure out what 10 squared plus 22 squared is. I'm just going to use this calculator here. And actually, I had it typed already, but just to show you typing it, I have 10 squared plus 22 squared. And that's 584. So I'm going to write that down. Instead of writing the 10 squared and 22 squared, I'm going to write 584. 584 is equal to c squared. Now, I'm actually not interested in c squared. I'm interested in c. So to solve for c, I'm going to take the square root of both sides. Taking the square root of both sides. And now c is going to be equal to whatever the square root of 584 is. So I'm going to go back to my calculator, and I'm going to take the square root of 584, and I get 24.16609, all this decimal stuff. We're going to take it just at 2 decimal places, and I'm going to round it. So since the decimal place next to this second one is a 6, I'm going to round it up to a 7. So 24.17 units is our length for C. Okay. And that's how we find one missing side using the Pythagorean theorem.